my god, is that Rodkill? Ayo, it's the bestie. Doing the arts, that is true. Let me get some background music on here for y'all. What is up, everybody? It has been another week. I know we didn't get to do any stream last week on the Thursday, but, you know, that should be okay. We should be able to get to it this week. But for now, we're doing a little bit of art. I hope y'all like art. Because I do. I've been wanting to work on this one for a hot minute. I know most of you probably don't know what this one is. This is actually a fairly old piece. I drew... I don't even know how many months ago at this point. But I've been wanting to work on it because it's one of my favorites. Because I'm a simp. I'll let y'all try and figure out who this individual is in the image with me. But I can tell y'all about the image if you're curious. I got most of the sketch done. I might change the background up a little bit. Namely a couple things like I'm not happy with that trash can and I'd really like to get the background settled before I get too into this. So let's work on that first. Let's actually let's not do that. Perspective, where are you? That's the first thing I gotta find. There she is. I'm not sharing my whole screen so you can't see it, but ow! Yoesh. Why would you do this? But I have a program on here called Lazy Nezumi. If any of y'all are artists, I highly recommend Lazy Nezumi. It's so fucking good. That being said, it does cost money, but it's like a $28 purchase for like, what is it, like 2 years? It's so worth it. Because you can't see it right now, but there's a bunch of little shit on my screen right now. Like, there's 3 lines. There's like a blue line, a green line, and an orange line. That's my perspective. You'll see it come into play when I actually start sketching out stuff. So for now, I'm just gonna get rid of this whole ass trash can. I'll keep the bottom line here, but for now, I'm just gonna get rid of most of it. I am not the strongest drawer of perspective. It's fun to throw shit at me. Oh, you think that's fun? I added a little thing now. So, for those of you who are not on my Discord, I am trying to add more rewards to my subs, because like I feel bad. I want to be able to give stuff for my subs since y'all like actually support me monetarily. So I've done that. I have added new things to the subscriber thing now, so, depending on what you do when you subscribe to me, like, what tier you subscribe to me, something will happen. I don't want to spoil too much, because I don't want to be fun, and y'all would, like, know my little secret, but let's just say win/if you subscribe to me. Why is it not the right color? Win/if you subscribe to me, because, like, please don't feel like you have to, it's not a requirement. Something funny will happen. That is all. I'm gonna do... maybe... Oops, that didn't work. Fuck, did it work? Oh no, does it not count with Prime? No! Stupid... You know what? Let me go check right now. Because I have tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 subs. Let's try this one. Does it do Prime? Is Prime a different one? Oh no! It doesn't have one for Prime. What in the heck? Well, now we've discovered something new together. No, don't worry, I understand. If you need to use a Prime sub, then don't worry. I'm not gonna be like, how dare you not use like the legit sub with me. But I just checked and yeah, it actually doesn't have one. That's kind of whack though. It's got like channel points, bits, subs, gift subs, and like that is it. Which I think is so whack. That's crazy. We've discovered something new, Josh. Well, if they do end up implementing, what do you call it? The other thing, then, you know, I will make a command for it immediately. So don't you worry your pretty little head. I will worry about that later. Let me get rid of the characters for right now. I want to see this perspective here. And then we're gonna go whoop, go whop. And I do still want the trash can to be like up here. What in the fuck? There you go. Because I want it to be like it's next to the trash can. I need to use the Prime sub anyway. Valid. Like I said, I'm not. I wanted to add some incentives, but that still doesn't mean you're like required to sub to me or anything like that. I just, I feel bad because like, well, I don't feel bad because like y'all are financially supporting me, which makes me feel awesome. But I mean, like, since y'all are financially supporting me, I feel like it's at least, part of my duty to give y'all some reward for that. I also will try and implement some things for people who give me tips too. One of the things I'm trying to work on most is I want to get emotes for people who give tips. Okay. I might have my question answered. I'm just going to give a guess in that perhaps I'm all okay. Yeah, it is. I can't keep a secret, man. You know I can't keep shit. But yes, you do. It does throw shit at me. The higher the tier of the sub, the more shit you throw at me. And soon to be, I will also make custom little images of shit that gets thrown at me when you do that. There we go. I think. Yeah, that looks like a better sized trash can to me. Cause like, I don't make backgrounds often, especially not household backgrounds, so they're a little tricky for me. But I want to try and make this place, I want it to feel lived in, because you saw the tits menu. Fuck! Oh, speaking of the tits menu. Shit. Oh well. Surprise ruined. We know what it is now. But I will hopefully be adding more custom stuff. The other thing I'm going to try and implement too is similar to how there's a movie night on the Discord once a month. I will try and make a something like a subscriber Saturday or a subscriber Sunday, where we can all get together and like choose a thing, probably like a game, or I can add other stuff to like I don't know, like Reddit reading, like a drawing night, other activities, so like stuff that y'all would want to do. Let's see. Okay, an emote idea. You throwing money? I do want to do that. That is a GIF I want to do. I just haven't gotten around to it. Honestly, subscriber sexy time podcast. So yes, guys, subscriber OnlyFans. It's coming. It's coming. Wink. No. Don't worry. I'm not gonna sell myself out like that. Oh, I hit a thing. Oh god, no. Don't worry. I'm not selling myself out that hard. Holy shit, I hit Explorer way too many times. That was hilarious. Lol. You don't gotta worry about that. Listen, there's only so many things. Like, I love y'all. The pimp Nikki. Let's go. Listen, I love y'all. Don't get me wrong. I love y'all. But there's only so many ways I'm willing to sell myself out, and OnlyFans is not one of them. So to all of y'all who are sitting here being like, oh man, oh yeah, Nakara, OnlyFans. I'm sorry to disappoint, Chief. I'm sorry. I'll put like a calendar right here. Cause y'all know you bitches got a calendar. Maybe, perhaps one day. Now I gotta look up a picture of a calendar because I haven't looked at like a normal calendar in so long. No, not Google Calendar. Calendar as in like a physical paper calendar. Okay. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, usually there's like 7 boxes. Well, fuck. I'm sorry, man. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, there you go. Perfect. Calendar. Who? Exactly, bro. Exactly. Okay, good. There's like a line dividing in the middle. I can do that easily. Actually, hold on, wait. I think I did this wrong. Hold on. We want a long calendar because, like, you know, assumedly, cause like, I wanna have pictures on my calendars, bruh. Assumedly, you know, if in an ideal, you have good news and bad news. Oh man. Okay. Give me bad news first. Let's start with there. Oh shit. Ugh. Lunk line. Perfect. Okay. I'm not too worried about the line art here because most of this is going to be lineless. I plan on doing lineless here, since you're not gonna see the background much anyway. We're not here for the background. We're here for the 2 sexy people in the front. You know. You may need to find some more mods. Yeah, I do. I really do. I want to get more mods in. Like, don't get me wrong, Josh. The problem is, like, for one, I don't know how to advertise it or anything because, you know, it's not exactly a paid position here. And I'd feel bad, like, people, you know, joining under the impression that they're gonna get paid, when in reality, I'm just a broke bitch and I can't do that. I shouldn't be focusing so much on making sure these lines are equally spaced, but, like, here we are. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, hold on. Oh no, it sucks boxes. Okay, I'm not crazy. I may have a job at the end of the month. Hey, well, good for you. I am glad to hear that. But yes, agreed. I do need to find mods, so I am with you there. So, hey, if any of y'all like really hang out and like to hang out in my server, and or like, you know, like to hang out on the Discord a lot, you know what? Actually, I know a mod right now. You. I technically I know 2 mods. How do I? Suspicious. I'm gonna go do this right now. So we can have technically it's with the same person, but 2 accounts. So no, I totally get you, man. That is no problem. I will figure it out. But let me go to this. Where is it? Is it moderation? No. Yes. No. I gotta figure out where it's been so long since I've added a mod in Twitch that I don't remember how to do it. Is it swim? Oh wait. I think I know. It's community? Yeah. Let's see. Add new. There's one. Yeah, baby. And then 2. Believe that's my homie right there. I see the Shaniac profile picture. You know who you are. But that's technically now there's 2 mods. Hey, Dare, look at your profile. He'll see it when he sees it. It's cool. But there we go. Part of problem solved. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, can't just split it down the center. Okay, and then right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did it! Welcome to hell. Dude, I'm already in it. What you talking about? You know, hold on, I'm gonna move the camera over here. That's something else I'm gonna add too. I'm gonna try and make a goal after this month, because I want to go to a con, and I'm not gonna, like, you know, go to a con and then put the goal and have people be like, "Oh, wait a minute, didn't she use that money for a convention?" No. What is a, like, a Nakara fucking calendar image? You know, it's gonna be fucking... Nakara is very stereotypical. She's got a fucking, like, wolf howling at the moon calendar. This is the, like, shittiest wolf ever, but I do not care at all. Oh, woo. And then the trees and whatever. Yes. Yes. We're here for the characters first and foremost, but, like, also in the background, wolf howling at the moon calendar. Because, you know, that's what everybody's going to pay attention to, guys. Everybody's going to want to look at the wolf howling at the moon calendar. Because it's simply the best. What can I say? I'm a fucking genius. I gotta think of other stuff to add. Because, like I said, I don't want this to be boring. Like, I want it to be... It's gotta look like it's a place that you could, like, actually walk into and be like, this is where my friend lives. You know what I mean? Let me draw the outline. Let me bring the outlines up, but, like, lower them. I'm gonna call this outline so I don't get confuzzled. DMs! DMs! You slide into my DM. I'm just kidding. Huh? What? I don't understand your question. Also, I gotta move my character. I'm a little, whoa, why am I so far to the side here? Bink bonk. Now I'm a little too far to that side. Almost there. Okay, a little smidgen more. Swoop. Boom. I did it. Ow, my wrist already. Let me see. Because his arm is... Whoa. Excuse me. Man, I'm just... We'll make it like... If there's a bookshelf, it'll be like right here. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see what's happening. Yep. I was afraid of this. Okay, we gotta go back to the trash can. The calendar's fine. The calendar's flat to the wall, so that's not gonna matter. But I just noticed here, if you see it, these lines, it's because the center of my thing was incorrect. So I was like, why does this trash can look not right? And that would explain it. Because that angle can stay, that's fine. That's more like it. Okay, hold on. Yes, 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 yes. I see what you're talking about now. My bad. I misunderstood you. Now we should have the correct angles. Now the question is, how far do I want this bookshelf? Because, like, I have to remember, like, foreshortening exists. So, everything I draw is gonna look... At least, especially coming from this angle, everything is gonna look shorter than it really is. Yeah, but thank you for asking. Honestly, good idea. I probably would have done it after stream anyway, but I wasn't thinking so. Wait a minute, hold on a second. Oh, we gotta go back, man. Okay, there we go. Hold on. I see what had happened. Okay, get rid of outlines. I gotta do the trash canning because I just noticed I accidentally drew on the wrong layer. That almost made me want to cry. Saving. Okay, fix the angles now. There we go. We're on the correct layer this time, right? Yes? Yes. I'm also gonna warn y'all, I might end a smidge earlier than I usually do tonight, so instead of ending at 10, I might end at 9. We'll see, but general gist of it is, even if I do end at, like, you know, at 10 instead of 9, I'm gonna have to go, like, straight to bed just because I just found out I was called in for work today. And, you know, your girl needs that money because she plans on going to A&E with the homies. So, hey, anybody going to A&E, let me know. Because, like, we could, like, hang or something. You're gonna draw. I'm making this like a little bookshelf, like a recipe shelf, you know? Because obviously, like, two 20-somethings, like, I mean, well, not to toot my own horn, or today, don't you mean? What? I'm having a brain fart. Oh shit, what do you mean? Oh, don't you mean tomorrow? Yes. Well, I work tomorrow, but I just found out today. Does that make sense? Only I can do it. That's fine. I'll upgrade later. I'm sure. I'm not too worried about the Discord server. It's Twitch stream first and foremost. That, you know, always makes me worried, especially after. Well, I won't try and speak of it too much, but for those of us who were there, we know. I'm gonna actually do that. And then I will do that. And then should be. Now hold on a goddamn minute here. Oh, did I make it too tall by accident? Causes trouble. Now we're gonna have to kick you out. Woo, woo, police. No simping in the daycare. I think it's yeah, I think it's like maybe, yeah, it's not lining up based on what I'm doing. What in the fuck? Oh, wait. It's 'cause this line is not flat. So I see, like, That'll probably do it, yeah. Give me just a second. That's a little better. That's a little better. That should hopefully neutralize the problem. More or less. Yeah, okay, now we've got it. Okay, now I'm gonna want to draw some edges, because obviously, like, it's gonna be a bookcase. It's gotta have edges. So let me see here. Use my thumb, roughly speaking. Another one like up here. Yeah, okay. Then we go back, we make it flat. Thankfully the book shouldn't be too hard to add. I'll just draw a square and then adjust from there. And I can always use the warp tool if need be. But actually, let's even see if I need to bother drawing. If I were to... Okay, so at least on the top bookshelf I would. I would definitely need to draw a few books there. Because that's something you will see. But in that, like, it looks like most of it I don't need to draw anything. So let's do this. Do it like whoop, and then swoop, and then maybe we'll have like an extra tall book here. Do to like this wall here. Let's do one maybe over here somewhere. So this one will be like extra thick or something. And then we'll go whoop. No, I gotta draw at a straight angle, please. There we go. Oh, look at that! Books! And then now, if we were to like get rid of this line, this line shouldn't be here anymore. Same with that. Oh, my eyes. Ow, 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 burning. Ow, burning. And then, oh, I want to get rid of that one. Because like I said, I want to have detail, but like, I don't need to focus too much on it because you're not going to see it anyway. Yeah. Actually, I do need to have that line there, but... Actually, I don't. I need to have it here. That's it. That's what I'm looking for right now. Then maybe I'll put something on top of it, like a plant or something, or a container of sorts. Something up there. And then if he is up here, because I'm looking with I'm using my perspective tool to get a rough idea of like how high the ceiling is compared to the characters. Then There'd probably be like a painting like right here. If I were to include any sort of like images or something in the room. There we go. That's not bad. That's not bad. I think that looks pretty good. All right. Let me boost the lines here because, you know, we're looking for the characters. Overall, I think it looks pretty solid. I know the space next to her looks a little blank, but I'm debating if I want to put something there. Because, you know, not everybody's, you know, walls are chock full to the brim decorated with shit, you know? Also, something I just noticed is the cupboards back here should be all the way to the top of the ceiling, not just whatever I did there. Because like I said, this has gotta feel like two 20-something-year-olds living here, especially if one of them is Nakara, like. Because I wouldn't say I'm a maximalist here, you know? But, like, I definitely prefer to have stuff around than no stuff. Because it makes the house feel empty if there's, like, nothing in there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Definitely breaks up the ceiling by having that there. Because I see, like, at least according to my room, like, I don't have trim on the ceiling, so definitely wouldn't have it here. So let's get rid of that. So now we'll know if it's weird looking. You would hate living with me then. What is your house, like, barren of any things? Like, not a single thing on the walls. Very, very boring. Very bland. Yes, I don't know how you could, like, live like that, personally. Because I like to come home and, like, see pretty stuff on my walls. Whether it just be, like, you know, a painting or a picture I put up on the wall, a calendar, other than your base station for your VR that does not work. Valid. I'm trying to think of anything else, like, especially, like, by the entrance to another room, what would you have there? Curious, like... Damn, I'm noticing I made the bookshelf, like, they got a tall bookshelf in the kitchen. Compared to where she is, well, she's also leaning too, so that would make her shorter, but what else would there be? You know, I'm gonna do something crazy, y'all. I'm taking the whole thing, shifting it down, works that way. Nah, I don't like it. Put it back. Put it back. Better. If I get this job, I may change that, but I don't know if I will. Understandable. Oh, so you don't know if you've got the job yet. It's still like a maybe. Well, I'm hoping you get it, because that would be awesome. May I ask what kind of job you've applied for? I think I'll get to work on the characters now. Let's do. Oh, it's doing the fucking. Telling me in private, understandable. Starting the car because obviously I know her the best. It's not like I, made her or anything like that. No, it was because it should be under here. We'll just do that. Plop her down. We're mostly here to steal her color. That sounds like a weird phrase. I'm here to steal your color. Now, this is gonna be a little tedious, gonna take some time, but I'm gonna do this by hand solely because of the line weight shit. So for now, we're just gonna color. Ooh. For now, we're just gonna color her all in like this. Actually, I'm just gonna fuck it. I'm turning background off entirely for now, just so I know the difference between what I'm coloring and what I'm not. Let's see, it should be ABC, still in the B's, CL. There it is. I forgot. I had a low brush, yeah. That's right. Okay. I'm gonna erase it just a smidge because it's the hair wispiness. Just going to give them till the end of the month to get back to me. Valid. Yeah, you don't want to sit around waiting forever for a job offer that like they might not even be extending, because that's just a waste of time at that point. I remember when I was applying for a job in town here because I was looking for some sort of gig to keep me going until I got out of here, I could move away. And like at one point, like I was getting so fed up with waiting that I almost considered just like immediately going somewhere else. Granted, the type of job I was looking at, it's like, I guess you would call, well, I wouldn't say government, but like, what would you call it? Like a civil servant type of job. Mostly what I was looking at was like answering questions and like putting information into a computer, like a database, which is something I'm already pretty good at anyway, due to my background of working as a librarian. Well, not a librarian, but a library aide for most of college. Which is actually kind of what I'm hoping, like, I'm hoping I can work either as like a library assistant or something when I move to my new town. Because, like, that is a job for me that, like, wouldn't kill me. It might take some getting used to physically because I'm not exactly the most able-bodied person right now. I have a lot of pain. But it's definitely a job I could handle a lot more than, say, like, working as a cashier or something. Because it would be quiet, or mostly quiet for one. I mean, it's a library, and I'm sure there'll be kids there. So, it wouldn't be that quiet, but hopefully it would be on the quieter end. And, you know, I already know how to do most of the stuff. So it would work out good for me in that respect, because I wouldn't have to do too much refreshing. Like, yeah, I'd probably have to refresh on, depending on where I work, either like the Dewey Decimal System, Library of Congress, however they organize their books, because those are usually the two most common here in the States. Because when I worked in a library in college, I was working in the college library, like the library for my school, so I had to know Library of Congress, because that's what most colleges use here. But like when I came back and I started working as a substitute slash, actually even before the substitute, back when I started last year, and I was helping out the librarian at our school for part of the COVID season. I had to kind of remember Dewey Decimal System, but Dewey Decimal System is like, I would personally say both systems are fairly easy to use, but you know, that's coming from somebody who had to learn Library of Congress for, you know, 3.5 years, and like we had to refresh every semester. So because, you know, we'd go home for winter break and everything, so we'd go home for winter break or summer break, and then they'd come back and they'd be like, all right, welcome back to the library, relearn the Library of Congress system, which was funky, because I don't know if anybody else's schools have to do this if you worked at a library, but we had something simply called the Wizard. I don't know the official title of the actual program itself, but amongst the students, it was just known as the Wizard. And it was like, it will forever be ingrained in my mind. I don't think there was any volume, or if there was, we just had it shut off because, you know, library, have to pay attention. But, it was like this really old, like, CD-ROM looking game of like a dude in a stereotypical purple or bluish, like, wizard hat and robe and shit, and he comes up and he's like, I'm the wizard, the library wizard, and I'm here to teach you about the Library of Congress. And we didn't have to do the whole thing, thank God, because it was kind of annoying, but essentially we had to complete like 1 or 2 sections, and we had to get like a certain score out of a certain score to be able to be considered passing. I don't know if it was like, depending on the questions, because sometimes it was like, you need to have like an 8 out of 10, you need to have like a 9 out of 15 or something, I don't know, like those kind of scores. And then once you scored those, you're done. You didn't have to do the Wizard anymore for the rest of the semester, which I can't blame them for making us do the Wizard, because what kind of librarian would you be if you didn't even know how the books are organized? Like, that's sad. Which is like partially why the librarian here at the school I'm working at, she absolutely loves me for that, because like, when I like, part of the thing she has written in her like substitute plans, if anybody's ever seen substitute plans, is she's like, one of the things I can give to my substitutes that I'm fairly confident they can do is put books away. We don't have to like check books in or out. The system is really simple for that. We don't have to use a computer. She would normally use a computer when she's here, but for most laymen who don't know how the system works, she just has a clipboard for you. But like, for one, I was a speedy shelver back in college, so like, I could shelve like dozens of books in the half an hour or the hour that I needed to. Oh, I was very fast at that. 2, I actually know how the systems are organized, because like, you know, typically the people who substitute there, 1, don't have a background in being a librarian, 2, are usually people who've been out of like the public school system for like decades, man. Like, we're talking people in like their 40s, 50s, 60s who are typically the ones who substitute, not you know, young, fresh, hip kids like me in their mid-20s. So like I'm her like best combo. Cause I know every time like I'm substituting for somebody else and she sees me in the school after I've substituted for her, she's like, "Oh my god, Nakara, thank you." Cause she'll have like a whole ass cartload of books, and typically when she's not here, because I have a lot of breaks surprisingly in the job. I say breaks, she normally doesn't because, you know, she's also busy planning lesson plans. But for a substitute, they're breaks. And like I just go fucking ham, dog. Like when I get the break, cause like I need to look like I'm doing something, let's be real. I don't want to just sit there and be like twiddling my thumbs. Oh man, I'm having such a great time right now. I'll just shelve the books because that's what I'm good at. And then yeah, I could usually shelve her entire like massive two-sided cartload of books in like a day or two. At the very least, I can get through half of them, which for a librarian is honestly like really fucking good, because I've seen how many books she's dealing with right now. Because unfortunately, when this particular person took over, like our library system was a mess. Like, you don't notice that shit as a kid because you're not paying attention to the library system. You don't care how the books are shelved. You just care if you can find like the Hungry Hungry Caterpillar when you want to read, or you know, the Hunger Games series. But like coming back and like seeing her tear apart the library when I first started there, it was so fucking crazy. Like this, one of the systems I'm still not understanding, even when I shelve books, because I think like part of it is like she's trying to re-implement like a more modern system, but like, you know, she's one person, she can only change the system so fast, especially with given the time frames that American schools typically give their faculty. So she's got kind of like a mix of like her new system and a mix of like the old fucked up system. Like I didn't learn this. I'd been substituting since I think like, I don't know, like December or something, November. I don't know, I've been substituting for a while. And I just learned like last week that there's like a series of books that she has that are green but with a red dot, and normally like, and these are like the little kid books, these aren't like chapter books or anything like that. And what I had normally learned was like green was associated with this last name, so like, oh, green is for people whose last name starts with the letter like J or something. That's not necessarily it. It turns out those ones that are green with the black dot are holiday books. Because I never really paid attention. I just was like, yes, book. So, like, there's a specific section towards the front of the library, or, like, one of the entrances of the library, specifically the little kid's entrance, that has, like, this one bookshelf of nothing but holiday-related books. So, like, Thanksgiving books, Valentine's Day books, Christmas books, Hanukkah books. All kinds of, like, those types of books. And I'd been like kind of setting them aside because I didn't know how the system works, like where they go. Or another system that she does, which like in theory is cool, but like in practice currently it's kind of a mess. Is she will take specific popular like books, like novels, for instance, like Wings of Fire, Warrior Cats, Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, all of those, like, you know, like young adult novels, and she has like specific bins set aside for them so you can more easily find them. Like, instead of having to scour the shelves looking for Rick Riordan, you can just go like roughly in the section of his last name and there will be a bin there that says like Percy Jackson on it, and all in order, and you can just grab from the bin. It's like, oh wow, that's so handy. But like a lot of them are kind of placed in weird orders. And like she never specifies which franchises are in these bins. Like I've just learned over time by having to reshelve so frequently roughly like how many series and which bins there are for the series. But even then, like, I still don't know if I got all of them, if I misshelved them, because that's the last thing I want to do. I hate misshelving. Or I don't know how to describe this system, but it was like another series of bins, right? But it was like, I think it was supposed to be like reading levels or something. Like, this here is for like reading level 1, or easy reading level 1, easy reading level 2. But in all the documents she leaves you, about how, like, you know, how the library is organized, like, leaves you like a little color-coded thing so you can figure out more easily where books go. There's nothing telling you which book is an easy read, and I don't think some of the books have labels. Because even then, some of them are also mislabeled. Or at least they feel like they're mislabeled. I don't know. Because I can't look at the system. And I don't know how to look that up normally. Man, isn't this fun? Just the rantings of a young librarian. Who you came here today for art of two of these dudes here just like having a good time being roommates. And I'm over here ranting about like, the Dewey Decimal System is fucked up. The labels on all of my books are wrong. Yada yada yada. Old lady speak. I could, like, man, my range of topics could go from, like, I visited the President of the United States to, library book. And there is no in-between. It's either the most batshit crazy experiences or, like, visits or whatever I've done. And then it's just something so mundane it sounds like something your grandma would talk about. Like, honey, did you want to see these new socks I got? They're really nice because they're fleece. Fleece is so good for your toes. No, but seriously, like, I could rant all day about libraries. Because even before I started, like, working in one, I had been sort of, kind of working in one. I was that bitch who'd, like, volunteer at the local library on a Saturday and come in and read, like, you know, stories to little kiddles. Because if any of you have attended, like, that one or two Reddit readings I've done so far, I like to act. Because I was a theater kid in high school. Legasp. Who would have guessed the VTuber was a theater kid? I actually had, the last time I substituted as the library, this melted my little heart, man. This melted my little werewolf heart. I think I was reading for kindergartners that day. So we're talking like little bitty 5-year-olds, right? And one of them I was checking out their books for them after the reading. And one of them comes up to me and they go, Miss Nikawa, I like the way that you change your voices to make the characters different. And I was about ready to tear up right there, man. Because I'm like, oh my god. They like my reading. Because I've seen too many times, especially mostly from the substitutes, not the actual librarian herself, but like a lot of the substitutes, you know how it is when you get like a substitute teacher, and especially like if something like an English class, and you have to read together, and they read in the most monotonous tone, and it's so boring. Little Timmy went down to the well to get some water, and when he opened the cover, there was a dead body inside. Timmy screamed for his mother. Like, that shit's so boring. I would fall asleep. I'm already falling asleep just listening to myself try and read like that. Ugh. I like to add some dynamic shit to it, you know, because like how do you expect a kid, or not even a kid, just anybody, to be invested in a story you're telling if you don't sound like you're invested in the story you're telling? Like, even when I'm talking here on and telling you guys like stupid little stories, whether it be, you know, talking about like me visiting a foreign country or like going on a trip somewhere, to being like, oh yeah, you know, I had work today, blah blah blah. I want to give y'all some energy, want to change the tone, want to change how I speak, whether it be like enunciating certain things, you know, stressing syllables. Hello, Root. You missed library rant. Don't worry. It was a rant about libraries. This is about as exciting as you can expect from somebody ranting about libraries. Or at least I think it was exciting, but I like to work in libraries. We're just drawing roommates. 'Cause they were definitely roommates. Mod friend, mod friend, mod friend. We have 2 mods in the chat now, guys. 2 mods in the chat. Holy crap. Let me see, I get the hair color done. Ow! Thank you. They fucking. You know, maybe in order to give y'all some context about where this image is coming from here, I should read y'all some. Ow! Thank you, Josh. I love you. I should read y'all some of the storyline. Well, I don't know if I call it storyline, but basically, me and this person, the person in this this image here, like every so often, this isn't a very frequent thing. Every so often, we will make our characters in various like alternate universes or AUs. For those unfamiliar with like the Tumblr terms, and actually, I will, besides like my own experiences of being a real life maid, the AU we made was also one of the big inspirations for that image of Maid Kara. And if you guys don't know what image of Maid Kara I'm talking about, I will bless your eyes. Where is she? There she is. So, in case you don't know, go above the outlines, please. I made this image of Maid Kara a while ago. Part of the reason I made this was, one, I was a real life maid. Not like this, not like this. I did not have the black and white dress or anything like that. I had no booba window, unfortunately. But I was a maid. And then me and the person you see in this image here, joke that you said that would never happen, exactly. But me and the person in this image here, we made an AU based on the fact that I told him, like, jokingly one day, I'm like, hee hee hoo hoo, I made Kara now. So we made an AU based on him being the lord of a manor and me being like a sassy little maid, because like anybody who knows how I portrayed a Kara, she can be a bitch. She's a little asshole. She's that like gremlin that like you come into your house and she's like, she absolutely lives to cause trouble, especially to her friends. But because she means it in like a loving way. She's like, I love you, bestie, let me ruin your life. But like that was the one AU. The second AU is the one you're seeing now. We only have 2 AUs so far. Rabid Rancor knows pretty much, yeah. That's Nakar. She just shows up and just starts going like screeching, hollering, running. She gets the zoomies, right? She'll zoomies around your house. 3 a.m. dog vibes. But this AU is they were roommates. Give me a second here. I'll try and find some excerpts from you, because this isn't like a typical AU in that there's like I can see that. Yeah. This isn't like a typical AU in that we like actually role play or anything like that. So if you're thinking they're like, oh my god, they're text fucking in the DMs. No, that's not how it works. Not in this one anyway. In this one, we just basically come up with little scenarios together. There is like a smidge of role play, but it's not like, you know, like walls of text, intense detail kind of shit, right? Oh my god, they text fucking in the DMs. Listen, I haven't done that in fucking forever, okay? That was a long time ago, let it go. Let me see. Okay, I found it, because this AU started, they flirting in Braille! This AU started literally back in November. We haven't added anything to it since, but this happened back in November, okay? Because I was showing them, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the comic Claw Shot by, I believe it's Coconut, is it Coconut Cat? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Because I need to give credit where credit is due, because I love their work. Like, just, especially like all the art they produce, like goddamn. Cat Coconut art. I'll post it in chat too if anybody's curious. That's their Twitter. Cat Coconut art. Basically to give you the rundown of what Claw Shot is. It's like it's kind of on the, you know, the PG-13, like teetering toward mature. But it's essentially like two detectives, one of them is a werewolf, and they work together and solve crimes, but also like they fucking hard. Like there ain't no hiding that shit. But I was showing them like a cute sticker one day of like the werewolf dude and the lady, and we were joking. They're like here's an AU, my character is exactly the same but I'm nice. And I'm like, what? No, that's disgusting, we can't have that. The characters dynamic would not work together if both of our characters are a lot like low-key at each other's throats. Because it's so funny, like the way I describe the way that Nakara and this dude in the image work here is that on the outside you'd think they almost hate each other. Like to most people who don't know the dynamic, you'd almost think they just dislike being around each other. Cause like if she sees him in a room, she'll be like, what the fuck do you want, asshole? And he'll walk in and be like, fuck you, bitch, get out of here. But like they fucking, but like, or it's like that kind of what do you call it, the tsundere of like they both like each other, but it's not like I like you or anything, baka. They're both big tsunderes, but like highly aggressive tsunderes. And as we would, yes. As we had described it, Nakara over here is the chaotic energy, and this guy is the lightning rod. And the way it's like there's like little scenarios we've come up with, like for instance, she'll just randomly travel to a different city to get like some bullshit item, like I don't know, like a new plushie or whatever, and then he has to go and pick her up and drive her sleepy ass home. Because she got the plushie, and then she got another, and then she got a video game, and she lost track of time and forgot the bus. And yeah, and then she had to buy lunch, and then she was broke, so she couldn't get home. And one of my favorite ones is the fact that they'll go to a bar, and he has to be the babysitter. I'm trying to, how do I say his name without giving it away? I'm gonna call him Phoenix. Alright? They'll go to a bar and she'll be like, Phoenix, I want to drink the rum. No. And half the time whenever this happens, these scenarios happen, she doesn't ask him to go to the bar. She doesn't ask him to join her or anything. She goes to the bar. Help me, step bro, I'm stuck in your hometown. Exactly. But she'll like go to the bar, right? Just by her lonesome, and then he just shows up because he knows she's gone out drinking. He just like, he's got that like spidey sense, right? she'll be, you know, like, can I drink the, or well, he said methylated spirits. I don't know what that is. Can I have the methylated spirits? No. But they're spirits. How are they different from vodka? Your drunk is the difference. Come on, let's go home. The cat needs dinner. And then, like, later, it's like getting more dry. How did you know I was here? When you sent that picture captioned, a drink after work. I did. And then he'll hold up his phone showing several texts. Also, or sorry, not several texts, several sexts. Please stop asking me to bone you into a coma. That's weird. And then she'll lean over. She leans over in the chair and she'll be like, we got it. This is not weird. And he's like, it is, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. Dakar is that drunk. She's that drunk who needs help sometimes. So I'm so sorry. Help, step bro. I got too drunk. Oh, no. Is it bad that I can see you doing this IRL? Listen, I'm not that. Maybe if I had like people around me who I knew would take care of me, but I'm not gonna go to a bar to purposefully get sloshed unless I feel safe enough to do so. Like, I don't know. Normally, I don't really like to get sloshed anyway. I'm not a person who likes to lose control of like myself. So like if I feel myself getting way too drunk to the point where like I don't feel like I could stand, that's it. That's a hard stop for me. Cuz it scares the shit out of me. Let's see. What else is there from the horrendous adventures of Nakara and Phoenix? Here's one. Another concept that they have is that Phoenix has difficulty with, as he put it, the wolf energy that she gives off, and like me, I'm convinced that Phoenix wouldn't date somebody who is as immature, quote unquote, as I am. So now they've commodified affection. So like she'll be in the kitchen and be like, Phoenix, where are the Funyuns? You ate them 2 days ago after your little adventure at the dog park. But I want the weirdly crisp, odd-tasting rings. I bought another bag for you. On the top shelf, but in exchange, you're giving me a massage next movie night. Like random shit like that. Or like she'll be sitting on the couch. She'll be like, I want cuddles. You had cuddles all night. You're out of credits. How are you gonna pay for those? What if I pick up those snacks you like the next time I go shopping? Which one are those? Last time you got the snacks I like, we ended up with a cupboard full of everything in the chip aisle. Well, you tell me which ones you want and I'll put it on my list. You mean the one you keep magnetized to the fridge and forget every time you go shopping? No, I use my phone's notes app to do my shopping. Then why is there also a note on the fridge? Do you want the snacks or not? I do, but you don't get cuddles till I get snacks or some other payment. We're not having that coffee debacle happen again. It was one time! That's what you said about the pub and the swing set, and we all know those weren't one-time things. Look, I will drive you to the store and pick up my snacks if you pay. That's enough to get your cuddles, deal? Deal. You have money, right? Yes, I got paid Friday. Long as no more hot guys come out on Genshin before we go shopping, I'll have plenty. Why do you need hot guys on Genshin when you have the hottest guy on your couch? Oh shit, when did the hottest guy get on my couch? I love it. They're little assholes to each other. It makes me laugh so much. Like, that one killed me. Oh shit, the hottest guy in the world is on my couch? Where is he? I don't see him. Hi, Bree. And then, okay, wait. So then after that, he's like, let's go, dork. I'm hungry. And we have a movie to watch. Oh, we're getting snacks now? Fuck, I don't have a bra on. Well, I'll just wear a long jacket. It'll be fine. You literally never have a bra on at home. Why are you always shocked by this realization? And then, this is where we get to the scenario that described this scene. Okay? So this next part is what described, or what inspired this image right here, okay? Now that you have the context of how this AU thing works that we do. So according to, I'm gonna do like this, yeah. I'll do it up here as well. Give me a second. I will describe the next part in just a minute. Let me get the eye. Yeah. Awoo! So, it's gonna be a little spicy up in here. Might go a little we're gonna toe the lines of rated M. As if I don't do that anyway, but, you know, you've been warned. So Nakara drinks a lot. She loves to drink. But Fenry doesn't really drink. Oh no, I said it! Fuck. Okay, oh well, it's too late. I'm still gonna go with that anyway in case anybody heard it. But yeah, he doesn't really drink, but when he does drink, he gets really intense. Like, in like a, I mean intense in like a passionate way, not like a angry kind of intense. And he gets really open. And it I don't know if I can read it out loud, man. I don't, my heart. I'm reading this by myself and I'm just over here like it's not anything like specifically like explicit, but it's just like my little like romance loving heart. I'm loving this shit. I'm just okay, I'm going to attempt to read this for you. I gotta try and bring my voice down low because it makes it much better if I can do that. Does this sound like a low voice to you guys? I hope it does. So this is where we get to. Hold on, wait. Let me like zoom out here. We're just gonna turn the color off for now, so we can just like get the full effect of like what the image looks like here. All right, we have the full image, right? Okay. So now we're gonna get. I'm gonna try and read this. Okay. I'm sorry if I start like screaming or something. I can't help it. So, this is a night where he has gotten a little tanked. Had a few, you know, one too many rum and cokes, heavy on the rum. Hold on, dog is interrupting the story time. You're gonna have to wait a second. Yeah. Get cucked, nerds. I love y'all though. Hello, doggo. Tune in next week. Goodbye. No, I'm just kidding. I'm back. I just wanted to let doggo in. I heard him snort outside the door. Perfect timing, doggo. Perfect timing, little man. Okay, let me get back in here. Okay.
Wow, bitch.
Nevi, you don't even know the AU, so shut up. Okay. I'm gonna try it. I gotta hype myself up, man. I don't do sexy readings, so this is, y'all are getting an experience today. That'll be $5.99, thank you. So he has had some dwink, right? Wait, I got a better idea. I'm gonna add these. Gotta like showcase. He's like showcase the blushies. I hope you can see that well enough. Try to make it like so you can really see it heavily on his face. Doing it on the ears too.
I'm going to go bother Cerberus now later.
You know what? You do that, Nevi. As long as you're back here before midnight. That's all I care about. Alright. Okay, no more stalling. No more stalling. So, yeah, he's come home drunk one night, or he's already been drinking at home. I don't know. We never specified. But we get to this scene, and he just says, I hope we never have to move apart. You drive me crazy in too many ways to count. I don't trust anyone else to take care of you, so I'm not gonna let you down, Nakara. Even if you irritate me, you know I'll always be as close as you need me. And then, rated M for mature. Woo! So you did trade me. I did not! I did not! That was not me! And that was like the one moment of spicy. And then we just described how Nakara dresses for a hot second. Because Nakara is a gremlin when it comes to dressing at home. She doesn't dress up at home, because who the fuck dresses up at home? Oh, but let me put the colors back. No more Maid Kara. Be gone, Maid Kara. But Nakara definitely dresses like a gremlin at home. Wait, before I get to the dress part, the other thing he mentioned about this section is that neither of them acknowledge what he says when he's drunk, because normally when he gets drunk, he barely remembers what he says, and to be fair, Nakara doesn't really believe he's being honest, since usually her experience is like, you know, booze hounds at a bar who are just, you know, trying to get in your pants to flirt. So she never believes he's actually serious. You're gonna eat out? Have fun! Enjoy your din din! And then we get to aesthetics, and that was the one moment of spicy that I live for every day. Like, we're talking Nakara's like that girl in the oversized hoodie, the comfy PJs, you know. And she has like that one like hoodie she wears all the time at home, and she'll get really subtly annoyed if it gets washed by Fenry, since he usually washes it wrong, according to her. Cause it has the good smells! She's very casual, she doesn't care about style, she just wants to be comfy. You know, that nice t-shirt, the fun t-shirt, some good jeans, very well-worn shoes. And like, she's like the person who doesn't like new shoes because they take too long to break in. And like, who the fuck looks at shoes when you go out? Who does that? Come on, let's be real. And then Fenry is almost always in something, as he puts it, smart. Like, at home he'll wear like a robe with his comfy PJs on. And then when he's out, he'll have like he'll have anywhere from a t-shirt and jeans with boots to like a button-up shirt, dress pants, and a waistcoat for like fancy outings. But he'll dress like garbage if he's getting fast food, like the shittiest clothes on the earth. It's very good. But she will dress nice if she's asked, if she gets asked out by him. But he almost always buys all the fancy clothes because she doesn't buy them. She fucking doesn't. She doesn't buy fancy clothes. Just like me. And she's there for the food. But, you know, he doesn't care. Like, all he cares about is that she's having a good time, and, you know, if Nakara is out here demolishing the cheese platter and not talking to other people, for him, he doesn't care. That's a good trade for him. Just throw some cheese at Nakara and she's good. And as he puts it, his friends absolutely adore her, but his colleagues are snobs and he doesn't want her upset. Because, as he puts it, as he says, this is not true, but as he says, when she cries, it's very much a chore. And what he really means by that is if somebody makes her cry, he's going to knock their lights out. Oh, and then we get to Spices. He also owns a very old but very reliable 4-wheel drive, like a Jeep, but not a Jeep. And the only reason he got it was because of Nakara, but he'll never admit it. But it's definitely Nakara's fault. It's always Nakara's fault. Like, let's be real. Half the problems in life are Nakara's fault. You know what? I'm gonna give her, like... Yeah, I think... Whoa, that is not the right pen. Needs a little more blue. Wait, what? Oh, okay. For a second I thought it was like the color was gone again. Yeah, that's what I want. I was like, where's the blue? I like to add blues to Nakara. I think it's a good contrast for her to the normal oranges she wears. Oh wait, I see why it's being stoopy. I didn't put that on. Beep boop bop beep beep beep. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want. I want that. That's what I want turned off. How did I mess that up? How did I mess that up so bad? Oh yeah, and then of course I had to ask because he's the one who talked about the car. So I had to ask him like, how did Nakara convince him to get a car? So this is how it worked. He used to have a much more sensible car, but after the parts in the engine started to die, he had to get a new car, right? So he had a long period of searching for a new car until he found a 4-wheel drive that's basically the perfect fit, except he doesn't like 4-wheel drives. And then Nakara went to the beach and needed a rescue because that's Nakara. Let's be real. So he buys the car, drives off to go get her, and this basically ends up cementing a date situation. The date, but we never admit it's a date. Of them basically going in the little 4-wheel drive, going to the beach, and finding like a little hidden lagoon, and they would just spend their day together away from everybody. Because, you know, everybody, who doesn't love a beach episode? Who doesn't love that filler arc, man? And if you say you don't like the beach episode of anime, that's fair. I can't be mad at you. I don't usually like the beach episodes. Except for the Ouran High School Host Club beach episode. Because that's the good shit. What else was there? And it's like, it's just a nice peaceful day. Like, especially if they go there in like the evening time, like late evening around sunset, and they just kind of find a nice rock to sit on, you know, dip their feet in the water and just watch the ocean. And very uncommonly, but sometimes it happens, is they go there for the night. Like, usually it's because they both have work off the next day. And then there could be shenanigans, you know, hee hee hoo hoo, but you know, that's just how it be. Hee hee hoo hoo. Is there anything else? Is that it? Spicy. Oh, and then I added. I don't like beach episodes most of the time. That's fair. I mean, usually they're just fan service anyway, so I can't blame you. Oh, and then the other thing is, they vehemently deny that they're involved in any sort of way. So, like, they tend to, like, they're the type of people who, like, tend to hang out together. They're, like, if you see them in public, like, they're almost always together, very, very frequently almost, like, glued to each other's hip. Or, like, you know... Oh my god, it's Myron! Hello, welcome in. I hope y'all had a good stream. I think I saw you were playing Final Fantasy, right? Well, Josh, would you mind? I didn't even have to ask. It's a stinky dog. I'm not a stinky doggo. I'm a very clean doggo. I had a shower today, thank you. I smell so good. Hello, Raiders. What is up, everybody? I am Nakara Linen. I am your local werewolf YouTuber. I mostly play, you know, like survival RPGs, building sims, stuff like that. A lot of random games, and I also do art streams, which is what we're doing today. Oh, it's the smelly cat. Yeah, oh really? Yeah, I had a shower this morning after I was, you know, dying of stomach pain. But I had a shower. So, yeah. But you've just arrived. You just arrived in time for, oh my god, they were roommates. I'm describing the dynamic between these two based on Discord DMs, and I think it's fantastic. Because they're very tsundere. So if you like tsundere, like, or like, I wouldn't say enemies to lovers per se, but like, on the outside it looks like enemies to lovers, but anybody who really knows them is like they're hopelessly lost for each other. But to any like passerby who sees these two, he'd be like, God, how have they not killed each other already? It's one of those relationships and I love it. But just before y'all y'all came in, as I was describing it, these two here. These two here. Alright.
I'll bug the cat later.
I didn't train him, Mylon, I didn't train him to do that. That's all on his own. I did not train him. If Josh says I trained him, I did not. Hey, don't bug. Yeah, come on. Stop sticking. You do this all the time, Nevi. I swear, Nevermore likes to, like, find, like, worms or, like, maggots or something and just, like, stick them in people's shirts. Or, like, other icky, wriggly bugs. No, oh, okay, yeah, that one was Josh. You can blame Josh for that one. I didn't train him to do that. But, oh yeah, the descriptions. For those of you who just got in here, Nakara and I'm calling him Phoenix for right now. Maybe you guys can figure out who he is. But these two, if you see them out in public, they're almost like glued to each other's side, right? Either like, you know, doing what on the outside would look like couple shit, or just like her leading him around like a lost puppy kind of thing. I don't know if it's a lost puppy, but like her leading him around, because she's usually the one doing the shopping. And sometimes it's by choice. Sometimes Fenry. Yeah, I said it wrong. I said it again. But fuck it. I don't care anymore. It's Fenry.
No, he's lying. It was Nikara.
No, shh. It was not me. It was Josh. It was Josh. 100,000%. But anyway, sometimes it's by choice, and sometimes he just wants to watch over her because he's the guardian. He's the guard dog. It's that scary dog privilege. But like, they're the kind of people who the minute you assume that they're dating, they immediately deny it. Like she'll roll up to a bar, she'll be chatting with other people, she'll be chatting up other people at the bar because she's social. Then he rolls up next to her and he asks like, "How drunk are you this time?" I didn't drink that much. And then like whoever she's talking to will be like, "Are you guys dating?" And just immediately at the same time, "No, they're my roommate." like that kind of vibe. Immediately just no, they're my roommate. We are not doing anything on the side, and like this scene in the kitchen definitely did not happen. I don't know what you're talking about. Dating? Pfft, nar. That's my roommate. That's just my roommate, guys. Definitely just roommates, you know, nothing but roommates. I can't wink. My character doesn't want to wink. Fuck, hold on, let me do this. Definitely just roommates. No, come on. Do the wink. I did it! Yeah! Proud of myself. Are you proud of me? Bird. Definitely just roommates. They are definitely just roommates. You need a slow clap emote now? Understandable. You also miss the fact that they commodified affection now. they have somehow figured out a way to commodify affection. And the only way I can describe that is like yeah. The only way I can describe it is like the Funyun situation. Where Nikar or no, let me do the other one, not the Funyun situation. We'll do this one. So they're like sitting on the couch, and Nakara, she wants her cuddle. She's a cuddle bug. She wants cuddle. And she's like, Fenry, I want cuddles. How are you gonna pay for those? You ran out of credits. I can buy you the snacks you like. Which snacks? Because the last time you did that, you bought everything from the goddamn chip aisle. Listen, I don't know. You just gotta tell me what snacks you like. I'll write it down. What? You talking about that note you left on the fridge? It's been sitting there for weeks. No, I use my phone app. Just tell me which ones you like. Listen, okay, here's the deal. I will drive you to the store to go get the snacks. And that will count as your payment. Deal? Fine. Like, you have to have the credits, right? One cannot get the cuddles for free. There's credits for this shit. Right? So yes. If you would like 1 hour of Nakara cuddles, I will require an entire bag of veggie straws. And I'm not talking the little ones either. I'm talking the big bag of veggie straws. for 1 hour of uninterrupted cuddles. That is how it works. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. A small price to pay for cuddles. Exactly. No. For one whole smoocherino, for one whole smoochie, we're gonna need to up the ante here, okay? Because that requires at least 2 Monster Energy drinks. The watermelon flavor. These are the. I'm gonna have to make a price list now. You want to hold Nikara's hand? That will cost you 1 small bag of Cheetos. You want your cuddles? Big bag of veggie straw or the equivalent. The more veggie straw bags you get, the more cuddles. I got 40 bags of Cheetos coming right. Hell yes, Nikara's being fed. Now if you, let me see. Okay, hold on. So if you got about 40 bags of Cheetos, right?
Dog, stop simping.
Yeah, come on. Cerberus, your simping is showing. And then, but like that's their entire dynamic, is just like they've come up with like these completely like by random. Like all of their price points for how they do shit. I can almost guarantee you there is no like, you know, fabricated price. You know what? You know fucking what? You guys, I just had a fucking idea. That's what I'm gonna put on the wall. That's what I'm gonna put on the wall next to them, is a list of the commodities and the prices for affection. Genius. I love you guys. You help me out so much. See, this is why I talk to you guys while I do art, because then you guys give me ideas. Let's go. They'll be like right where the PNG of Nikara is. Where is it? How do I? Like right over here in this empty space. There'll just be like pages taped to the wall of being like 1 session of cuddles equals 1 bag of chips. Yes, genius. I think that is perfect. Oh, it's gonna be so fucking good. I'm sorry, I'm laughing to myself over this now. I love Tsundere. God, I miss these AUs so much. I'm gonna make him come up with another AU for me so I can be fed. We're having the genius brain cells today. And here I was being like, I don't know if I want to stream. I'm getting a little tired. It's worth it. It's always worth it to stream. Because then we get moments like this. But yeah, other than like the couple, for those who came in, other than like the couple spicy Telltale moments, it's mostly just been like, cutesy shit. Other than the time I actually did read the text of like the mini conversation that inspired this image, but I don't know if I have the strength in me to do it again, because I fucking die every time I read that like 2 sentences, because I'm down bad, homie. I'm down bad for like romance shit. So fuck, if I'm gonna get something on the wall, I'm just gonna commission an artist for something custom. That is valid. I mean, hell, I have that too sometimes. I actually don't have, surprisingly, despite, you know, being an artist and making a lot of my own art, I don't have much of my own art hanging up on my wall. Like behind me, or well, not behind me, in front of me. I'll pay you 10 packs of your joke's on you, Mylon. I don't really eat candy. But, that being said, I do like Tootsie Rolls. I like how the stream has just become Bribe Nikara with food for affection. I describe one time how the commodity of affection works in this AU, and everybody's suddenly like, oh, so if I give you Tootsie Rolls, you'll give me a smooch, right? Oh. Exactly, bruh.
I mean, you love it.
Listen, shut up, bird. You don't need to be airing out my dirty laundry like this. Wait a minute. I see why it's being stupid. It's because I'm on the wrong fucking brush. But Mylod, since y'all were not here, would you care to hear? Would you care for me to reread the cutesy scenarios over again of how these two's dynamic works? Because I will gladly read them again if you are curious about how the other shenanigans that these two get up to. Okay, good. We have the colors. Now I just need to get this bitch's colors. I just want to hear the one that... You're gonna make me read that one again? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I have to steel my nerves. It's 2 sentences, but it there's something about it. Oh, my heart. Okay. Okay, let me go. I gotta read some shit. I'm gonna do what I did last time. I'm just gonna give you the black and white because I think like it'd be weird just having one of them be in color. Okay. I'm gonna try and do what I did last time and bring my voice down low.
Back to the simping dog.
Shut it! Shut it! Listen! Listen! It alters my brain chemistry. It unleashes something in me. In like no way that like people be over here. Why are y'all ganging up on me tonight? Is this I thought this was art stream night, not Bully Nakara night. Listen, I'm the type of bitch, you could give me like 50 Shades of Grey, like some sort of other smut, I'll read that shit with a straight face. I read these 2 sentences, and I'm immediately over here like, oh fuck, oh god. Every stream is Bully the Stream. You know what, I did sign up for this. I did sign up for this when I became a streamer. Hey, you're right. Okay. I'm gonna try and... Because the thing is, like, it's not even just, like, trying to calm myself down. I also want to bring my voice down low. Because, like, you know, this is, like, the type of situation where, like, he gets, like, right up in your ear. Like, as you can see in the image, like, inches away. Like, right there. So this requires a certain sort of voice, you know what I mean? My voice sounds weird if I try to force it to be low. But, if I just kind of... practice talking in it for a hot second. Kabedon's literally, I mean, you can see his arm on the wall above her head. It's not the typical Kabedon of like slapping the palm to the wall, but it's like the leaning in, like using your arm, your forearm to like hold yourself just inches away from the other person. You know what I mean? It's close enough, yeah.
I was talking about Cerberus, but yeah, it works for you too anyway. Dog, do you have food for me?
Yeah, I do actually. I went to the store today, and guess what? They had frozen mice. So, I have a special treat for you. I'll unthaw them, and you can have a frozen mouse. Or I guess it would be an unfrozen mouse. Okay. I'm trying to bring my voice down low again. Hey, yo, frozen mice. Yes. So, let me give you a little context here, Mylon, before I read this section again. So, what you need to know.
Sweet.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll give it to you after stream. It's already thawing right now. So Nakara here, unsurprisingly, she drinks a lot. When she goes out to drink or just has any sort of alcohol, she tends to drink on the heavy side. You know, like vodka, rum, like to the point where she's like very close to being like considered like sloshed. But Fenry here, he doesn't often drink at all. But if he does end up drinking, we get this. He becomes very open. Yes, exactly. But the thing about when this kind of scenario happens, most of the time, like after the fact, like the next day, neither Nakara nor Fenry will acknowledge anything that he says, because for him, if he gets like this, he usually wakes up the next day not remembering what he said. And Nakara just straight up doesn't believe that he's being honest with her, because, you know, the only experience she's had with drunk people is when she's at a bar, and it's just like, you know those drunks who like flirt with a girl just to try and sleep with them for the night? Like, that's the only experience she's ever had with drunk people. So she just believes he's trying to say whatever he wants to get past the commodification of affection. But in reality, that's not true. He's being really open and honest, but there's, yeah. So that's the context, okay? So this is one of those nights he's had a bit too much to drink, and then this scenario happens. And he gets like right up in her face and says, "I hope we never move apart. You drive me crazy in too many ways for me to count. I don't trust anyone else to take care of you, so I'm not gonna let you down, Nakara. Even if you irritate me, you know I'll always be as close as you need me." That's it. That's the 2 sentences. That's it. I saw it happen. Haha, you can't fool me. You cannot fool me, thing. But yeah, those 2 sentences is so good. Cause like for my lads in the chat, my heterosexual lads. Oh, thank you for the head pats. I need those. I'll give you a little tip, at least from me. This might not work for everyone, so take that with a grain of salt. Also, Mylon, I'm doing a thing now. Bonk. It's done. But this may not work for everybody. But this is just from my perspective. Like, you don't need to be hella protective or like up in a late business. Sometimes you just gotta offer her like space like that. Like that's one of the sentences that like really got me, is the "I'll be as close as you need me." Cause it's like, he's not being like all up in her business, being like, nobody can ever be near you because I'm too protective of you. But at the same time, it's just like, if she needs him, she knows he's there. You know, that kind of thing. And that's what really gets me. Is the simple fact of just having the option to be like, hey, I don't need you here right now, but at the same time knowing that if she does end up needing him at a later date, she'll always be able to come back. It's like, It make me smile. You go over here somewhere while I'm just slowly recovering from being driven. The green pokey. What the fuck is that? What's the green pokey? Should I be concerned? Should I call somebody? Do I need to call somebody? Do I need to call the police? Wait. The what? I forgot about that. There it is. I found an image. It looked like a sword, okay? But like, but what is the green? What is the green pokey? And should I be concerned? No, the animal rights shelter. Oh, what? Wait, I almost read that wrong. What? You wanna run that by me again, sir? What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? Do I need to call police? Show me on the doll. Here, Show me on the bird where they touched you. Where they poked you. Nope, nothing needs clarification. You can always show me on the bird. He's here for that.
Leave me out of this, mum, though.
Listen,
Hey,
listen.
don't touch me, cat.
Okay, fine, fine. Show me on the plushie where they poked you. I can't find like just an image of their VTuber, and it's driving me insane because I want to make sure I get the colors correct. But like the colors of like one of their images and the other look a little different. Like their VTuber has more vibrant colors, so I kind of want. I didn't know they made a meme of the fault of Amigara. Oh, that's so funny. I can't find it. I mean, there's a lot of Warhammer in here. Let me see. Ah! Ha! You know, that's close enough. I'll take it. I'll take it. It has colors. I'll just adjust them as needed. Yoink.
The dog treats me better than you and I bully him.
The dog treats me better than you. Damn, okay, I guess. I do my best. I break my back over here streaming several days a week, working a job, selling commissions, and you're out over here being like, oh, but the dog is bad. Shots fired. Listen, you know what, guys, that's it. That's it. Stream canceled. My bird wants to be a little asshole. See you later. See you later, guys. I can't move my tail any further. Shh. Just pretend I'm not here. Yeah, Nevermore's the streamer now. He can stream for you guys. Have fun.
They still see the tail.
I can't move it any further, Nevi! Go on, do the streaming. Come on, Nevi. Be entertaining. Entertain the folks. I'm just gonna do that. The tail is unavoidable, see? Yes, the tail is unavoidable. Actually, hold on, let me do this. Let me do what I did last time. Fine, I'll just come back then. Okay, we're back. I can't leave Nevermore for the stream, are we kidding? He'd burn the place down. Don't ask me how he do it, because I can't tell you how this tiny bird commits arson, but I just know if I left him to doing the stream by himself, he would somehow burn it down. And then turn that. You know, when I make Nakar 2.0, I'm gonna have to have like a tail.
I get the dog to do it.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, he do look like a warlock, though. You know what he does? Well, I think like, you know, Night Sky Ravens, just kind of have that look to them, you know. They do give off that like magical vibe, don't they? Just gonna swoop. So nobody's gonna see it behind Nakara's face. Bird, shut it. They love each other so much, you guys. Can't you tell? They were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. Ah, my nose is all... Why is it... I don't know if it's like something to do with streaming, like all the talking I do, or if it's something else. But I swear to God, I always end up getting a stuffy nose during streams, and it's killing me, Smalls. It's killing me, cause like I want too much simping. You know, yeah. This guys,
Stop calling me bird. I will stop calling you dog.
You know, that sounds like a pretty fair trade to me. What do you say there, Josh? It's the simping. It's the simping. Yeah. See, guys, I am a prime example of chronic simping. It takes a heavy toll on your immune system. So, I suggest if you don't want to die, stop simping. That's it. Just stop. Fine. Good. See, the boys are getting along now. Everybody's getting along. Oh wait, I need to go way the fuck over here. Perfect. I'm thinking I will end a little on the early side tonight. Maybe not 9 o'clock, but like 9:30. Actually, let me take another sip of this soda. Because I know if I don't finish the soda before the end of stream, I'm gonna forget it. And like, for those of you who don't know, I hate to waste food. Even if it like hurts me, which is probably not good, honestly. I have a lack of sleep because of simping. Oh wait, I'm her mom. That is true. Listen, I keep telling you, Josh, I appreciate you being my mod, but if you need to sleep, I'm not gonna, like, you know, sit here and be like, no, you can't sleep. You have to mod my stream. That's why I have appointed Mylon a mod. Because we'll still have the simping energy if he's here. Sorry, Mylon, I had to call you out like that. But it's okay, we're homies. Oh, also, small detail for the image, Mylon, that I didn't show you. Nakara bought the calendar for the hotel, for the apartment, and of course she had to get the stereotypical wolf howling at the moon kind of calendar. You know, as if she couldn't make it any more obvious that she's a werewolf, or that they're both werewolves. I mean, they're both werewolves. I can imagine Fenry came home after one of her little shopping sprees, and like he got done with work, right? And he comes home and he sees that hang up on the kitchen. And he goes, "What the fuck is that?" She's like, "It's a wolf calendar." Why do we need a wolf calendar? You always complain about how you use everything on your phone. I like the calendar, okay? It looks pretty. So it's basically just gonna hang there and you're gonna forget to turn the pages, and then I'm gonna have to turn the pages. No! I'll remember to turn the pages. I like the pretty pictures. She immediately forgets to turn the page the next month. Cause that's her. That's the dynamic here. Nakara also has that scatterbrain too. She can't remember shit, man. I mean, I think we've all seen the classic Nakara scatterbrain, though. Hello! Hello, Travis! Welcome in, welcome in! Nakara head empty. It literally is head empty, no thought. She has no thought, she just do. Especially when she's tired. Which is almost all of the time. Alright, we've almost got the outline of the silhouette here done. And then we will add in the other colors. Because I think for now, just because I do know I'm going to have to work tomorrow, which, like, is a double-edged sword for me. Because it's like, on the one, you're going to lurk for a bit and need to go grab nom-noms. Understandable. Because, like, on the one hand, you know, hooray, money. Hey, Woolix, what's up? I'm just, coloring in the roommates, because they were definitely roommates and nothing more. But since I have to work in the morning, and, like, you know, because kids make me very tired, I want to make sure I have plenty of sleep. How's my day going? It's been going pretty good. This is probably the longest I've been awake in a hot minute. I mean, I did have a nap earlier today, just before stream, because, you know, want to make sure I have optimal energy levels to entertain y'all. But, like, I woke up really early today, like 3:30, 4:30 in the morning. But not necessarily by choice. It was mostly because I was dying of pain and, like, kind of really sick. But, you know, a win is a win. I woke up early, so that's kind of good. Score 1 for fixing Nakara's schedule. You drawing arts today? Yes, I am drawing arts today. Let me expand, modify. No, not contract. No. Modify, expand. I wish I could show you guys exactly what I'm doing, but it's kind of dumb. Huh? What? Oh, I accidentally turned on the opacity. I got so fucking confused for a second. I was like, why is it so... That's not the right color. Okay. And then we'll do that. Just gonna... Whoop. Actually, it's colors. Okay. Next one. Steal your hair color. It's gonna be like right there. Yerp. I know you're also an artist. Wait, let me go back. His ears are like the same colors. He just has like black ear tips. Or dark grayish ear tips, I should say. I get all the little crevices. Ah, there's still some here. Still some here. Nice! Always good. Always good to keep practicing. And I think his tail was the same color, but I'll check that in a hot minute while I finish getting this colored. Nice! 3 years is a pretty big accomplishment. Because, like, my friend, I'm really... Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh, no. My friend, I'm, like, really proud of him, because he recently also started doing, digital art. And, like, he wasn't super confident with it at first, because he's never really, practiced, but now he's been going, for quite a while now at this point. Like, not a year, but, I think he's getting close to it, actually. He was actually just drawing earlier today, which I didn't get to see, unfortunately, but, you know, just good to know he's practicing. Education myself drawing everything. And educating myself drawing everything by yourself for the 3 years. Nice, yeah. I've been drawing, well, let me see, I'm 23. I've been drawing for about roughly 20 years. And also, technically, I'm going to say technically went to art school. Because I went to school to be a video game developer, specifically an animator. But, like, because I was in the art track of the gaming section, I still had to go through the whole training of, like, learning how to, do, like, art education. Like, not as much as you would do in, like, say like, a fine arts education. But definitely, it was definitely still there. You know, we had to learn the basics of anatomy and stuff. We had to do life drawing, things like that. But, like, we didn't necessarily have to learn, like, you know, like, how to paint with, like, oil paints or anything like that in, like, the fine arts education. But, you know, it's still there. I can't see his tail, so fuck it. I'm just gonna say it's gray. Executive decision. Yep. This is my friend's character based on an AU we came up with back in November of last year. Oh. Hello? Why are you... Give me a second. Photoshop. Okay, Photoshop is being weird. Un momento. I'm gonna I don't need to restart. I just need to reopen the, There we go. See? Sometimes Photoshop is just weird like that and you just have to reopen the file, and I don't know why it does that sometimes. But regardless, here we are. No, it didn't crash per se. It just, sometimes it does that, and I don't really know what causes it or why. But, it's not like a big deal. You just gotta reopen the file. Like, it doesn't happen too often. Oh yeah, you know, good idea. I always forget to do that. Thankfully, for the most part, Photoshop is pretty good when it comes to recovery. Like, if your Photoshop crashes hard and you have to, like, restart it. Usually Photoshop will save a recovered option, but, you know, definitely still good to, oh, that's right, he has, like, gold eyes. Definitely still good to save it. Is that it? Oh yeah, I wanted the nail. And then put that there. I probably won't be streaming for too much longer just because I can feel my stomach is also not super well right now. So I've never actually, I honestly, the only two programs I've used, I don't know much about Ibis Paint, the only two programs I've used in my entire time of digital drawing was originally before I got into college. I used to be an Autodesk Sketchbook Pro user. It used to be, you had to pay a subscription, but I think now it's completely free. Which kind of pissed me off when I later found it out, because, I mean, like, good for, I'm glad it's freer, you know, it doesn't cost as much freer. I'm glad it's free so it doesn't cost, like, you know, new artists who are just getting into the hobby, the profession, whatever they're looking for. It doesn't cost them a shit ton of money to get started. But at the same time, goddamn, I wish I had that. So. But, yeah, I can feel stomach is not having a great time. So I'm gonna try and, like, finish up really quick on making the, like, laying down the colors. And then I think I'm just gonna have to, like, end the stream. Why is free? I don't know why they made it free, honestly. Normally I've seen a trend of, like, programs usually moving from being free to being a paid for program. At least I'm pretty sure it's free, unless that's changed, but it used to be like there was a free version and then there was a paid for version. So you would, like, the free version, if you didn't really need a lot of layers, like you wanted to do more like sketching and stuff, it was perfect. It did also have its own little, like, mini animation program called Flipbook, which was also pretty damn nice, for beginning animators like myself. However, Flipbook was not great both between the paid for and the free version, because, like, the free version, when you were just drawing, like, normal static images, oh, it's gone now. Oh, that sucks. But the way it used to work was, like, the free version, you could have I think it was 3 layers for a static image. Once you wanted more than 3 layers at a time, you had to, you know, pay for the pro version. Which I did end up doing eventually because I found I couldn't really effectively work on 3 layers. I mean, hell, just looking at this file right now, there's, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's at least 10 layers, not including the background, like the default one that they give you. So yeah, I could not work with free anymore. But the thing, like, I started on it with animation because I know they had a flipbook program, which, like, was good. It wasn't bad per se, but the thing that really annoyed me about it was I didn't know that. I don't use Android or Krita. I don't tend to follow most of the more indie art development types of programs because that's just not what I use and not what most industries use. Because pretty much the only reason I started on moved from Photoshop from that program to Photoshop is because it was essentially required of me in order to continue my education. Because does he really not have a different color for his ear? No, he does. It's like right there. Because hi Bree, welcome back. What am I trying to say? Because the industry standard for most like video games and TV shows is Photoshop. So if you don't know Photoshop for those industries, it's really hard to get a job because, you know, unless you are working for like an indie studio, most of the time you're gonna need to know Photoshop, unfortunately. At least if you say you want to work for somewhere like Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network or like, actually I think most even indie video game developers use Photoshop if they can. Key is if they can, of course, you know, finances and everything affect what programs a developer can and cannot use. Like, unless an indie has, like, a fucking huge startup, I can't see an indie developer using, like, Maya, for instance. Just because Maya is expensive as fuck. But, yeah. Overall, definitely Photoshop is the way you want to go if you're doing professionals. And like, that's not just coming from me, that's coming from like industry level professionals. Like even on TikTok too, like there's an artist I follow on TikTok who does who posts a lot of content about like getting a job for like people new to the industry, and even she recommends like you gotta know Photoshop, man. I know some people are like, but that's not fair. Why should I have to learn Photoshop? Unfortunately, the industry is not fair. And, you know, certain things in the industry are standard, certain things are not standard. Because I was the same way when I got to college. I'm like, this is bullshit. Why can't I just use my program to create art? Like, I can still create the same quality of art with my program. But, like, looking back on it now, I'm glad that we had to do that. Had to make the switch. Because, I don't know. Well, for one, I like Photoshop. I'm like, you know, I'm used to it at this point. I really like Photoshop. But two, also, I might not be able to get a job in the future if I just straight up didn't know Photoshop. Which sucks. It really sucks for people who can't afford it. Because Photoshop is definitely not a cheap app. I will tell you that. Even on my plan, which I lowered my plan because like I was not making enough money to keep up with like what I was originally paying. So I had to switch to a lower program, and even that a lower monthly payment for my program, and even that is still like I'm still paying like what almost $30 a month. I think originally I was paying like 50, but now it's like 30, which is still not great, mind you. I wish I could pay like $10 a month. I want just Photoshop mostly, because that's all I really use right now. I would love to have back my After Effects, but as long as I can just use Photoshop, that's all I care about. But unfortunately, I still have to pay for like 4 other apps that I don't touch, like Lightroom and stuff, in order to like still be able to use Photoshop, which is really stupid in my opinion. But they're a company, they need to make money. I know the drill. But yeah, I think for now, this is going to be roughly where I stopped. Let me do the one thing I wanted to add. I want to add that little page in the background. Let me see here. Where? Oh wait, I'm looking at the mega pack. I don't want the mega pack. I want the dry brushes. There we go. That's what I want. How much is it for a pack with the video editor? So unfortunately, Photoshop, like, let me go check the Adobe account website, because like pretty much what Photoshop gives you is like all or nothing. So it's either like you have to pay for all of the apps, or you can pay for like 5, which is just like Photoshop and like a couple other photo editing softwares. So let me check the website for you really quick before I give you any incorrect information. Because actually, you know, I'm curious too to see if there's any changes, because I would like to. Because I currently use what is called the Creative Cloud Photography plan with 1 terabyte. So I get Lightroom, Lightroom Classic, Photoshop, and cloud storage. Which okay, so I'm not paying $30 a month. I'm paying closer to like 21 bucks a month. So I'm gonna go check the change your plan option. So currently the plan I have is close to the cheapest. The cheapest plan you get is just straight up Lightroom. Well, you get Lightroom, Bridge, Adobe Photoshop, Lightroom for mobile. Those are the desktop apps, and then you get some web apps, but that's the cheapest one at like $10 a month. No Photoshop though, remember, no Photoshop. Let me see. I think what you would want, because I currently have what is called the Creative Cloud Photography plan with 1 terabyte, which is where you get Photoshop. That's $19.99 a month. These are all in US prices. So the first one is $9.99 a month. This is $19.99 a month. The one I think you're looking for is it is called the Creative Cloud All Apps 100 gigabytes plan. Which if you go to, I think if you go to purchase it for the first year or first month, it is $39.99 a month, but in reality, you're going to be paying close to $60 a month for it. And that gives you literally all the apps that Adobe has, so like After Effects, Photoshop, Illustrator, Lightroom, whatever else. And that is the cheapest plan you can get that includes that, because if you want, you said you wanted, what is it? After Effects? Because that's at least that's the video editor I use. Let me see. After Effects, there it is. Yeah. Oh, well, apparently you can get straight up just After Effects. Well, After Effects and 13 other programs for like $25? Hold on, let me see it again. $21 a month. $21.99, because thankfully Adobe can let you search your current plan and compare it with other plans. So yeah, you can get After Effects for $21 a month, but that is the cheapest you are going to get. So unfortunately, yeah, that's just how it is. But let me... Why is the ruler not rulering? Ah, fuck, I guess I'll have to add it later. My lazy Nezumi has decided to, like, crap the bed. Let me try restarting it, because I don't want to have to restart Photoshop as a whole, but I think after that crash... yeah, at least I would have to restart Photoshop as a whole because it's not working. Premiere Pro? Oh, okay. Let me... I don't know about Premiere Pro. I think it's probably going to be a similar vein of like, you know, roughly like $20, $21 a month. Because there's very few things you can get with Adobe Photoshop that require less than like $20 a month. Let me see. Select a plan. It's not in alphabetical order, which is annoying. Premiere. Is the Premiere Pro. Yeah, so if you want the it's the same as the other one. It's $20.99 a month. So, yeah, and that one gets you get 13 apps with that. So, for the desktop, you get the Adobe Photoshop Express, Spark Video, Adobe Express, Premiere Pro, Premiere Clip, Media Encoder, Premiere Rush Mobile, Spark Page, and Premiere Rush. And then you get some other web apps, like you get PDF services, PDF export, Adobe Portfolio, Story Plus, Fonts Pro, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, it's... And that's only monthly, too. You can also pay yearly, which, if I remember right, does save you some money in the long run if you can pay for it, like, the one big purchase per year. But it's still gonna cost you, like, a good couple $100. Or close, like... What is that, like... I don't know, 20 times 12? Well, it's probably not, like, that much. I think they usually give you a little discount, but, like... 20 times 12. Yeah, you're gonna be looking at a purchase of close to like $200 a year if you want the one big purchase and not have to worry about it monthly. It's what I learn on, so I want to get it back. Yeah. Oh, it's what you learned on. That's understandable. I get you. It's why like, even though Photoshop, I like wish I could get rid of the Photoshop subscription per month. Just because I'm really, you know, tight on money right now. I can't really give it up because, like, this is how I do most of my art. This is how, like, if and when I do get a commission, this is how I make commissions. So I can't really give it up. And also, like, sometimes you just like to come home and just doodle. But I think for now, since Photoshop has clearly said it is time for me to stop drawing, I think that is where we're going to put it for today. We'll put off here. At least we get the flat colors down for the characters. I think so far the color dynamics are coming out really well. And hopefully maybe next time I will continue this. Might continue it off screen. I'll see. I also do want to try and do some more art challenges, so keep an eye out on my Twitter and or my Discord for things like that. But for now, that is where we are going to stop it for today. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed my little ranting session here about being a librarian and all the cutesy little dumb shit that Fenrir and Nakara get up to sometimes. Tomorrow we will be continuing with Valheim with Shamanic Wolves. So if you haven't been enjoying the Valheim series, check that out. I think we're already in the swamp. If not, we're very close to it. So be prepared for us to start prepping for Bone Mass, because that's gonna be a challenge. I have never fought Bone Mass yet. He's the third boss of the game, so it's gonna be interesting. There's probably gonna be a lot of screaming once we do actually get to fight. Have a good night. Thank you. And just like last week, we are aiming to have Graveyard Keeper for Thursday. So far we're all green light for Graveyard Keeper. And that should be good. And also, new to my streams, I have also added in I'm working on adding in a couple new benefits for subscribers. So, one of the things you can get now for being a subscriber is there is now a subscriber only section in the Discord. I will also plan on doing something like a subscriber Saturday, subscriber Sunday, one of those days, where once a month we get together and do something like play a video game. We could like watch a movie, Something else I might even, if I get enough, I might even invest in something like a Minecraft server or a Valheim server or something along those lines, specifically for subscribers. I'm not sure exactly. Most of these are tentative plans. And the other thing is, if you want to see something instantly on stream, anytime you subscribe to me, depending on your tier, you get to chuck stuff at my face. It's pretty good. So yeah, those are all the big changes for subscribers. I will also try and add something in for tippers too, for people who have been giving me the bits or the howls, as I like to call them. I have not decided what that will be yet. I'm looking into ideas, stuff that I know I can do as a one-man band that I am. So keep an eye out for that too. I think one of the big ones is I'm going to be trying to make tipper emotes. So those will be fun. But we will see, we will see. But for now, that is it. And yeah, let's see. Who is getting the love tonight? Who am I sending y'all to? You know what? I haven't seen Haphazard in a very hot minute. So I'm gonna send y'all to go and raid Haphazard DM, who is currently playing a bit of Risk of Rain 2. Very good game, highly recommend if you can get it. It is a very good game to play. Maybe I'll even do it on stream one day, because I actually haven't played Risk of Rain 2 in a hot minute, and I fucking love Risk of Rain 2, so. But yeah, go give him some love, tell him Nakara sent you, and I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye!